Thunder is coming off of a 121-114 Valentine's Day victory at Memphis and right back on the road, starting with a couple of games on the West Coast. Our starting lineups presented turnovers a game. That tells me the ball is moving and the opponents are getting decent looks. And so,
excellent three-point shooting team.
Bogdanovich trying to feed Cauley Stein on the lob. The Thunder out and running, and this is what Dave Yeager was afraid about. Westbrook out in front of the defense and scoring easily on the hit-ahead from George. Championship last year in the starting five, and Westbrook with the tip away, and there's one of those 9+ steals.
You like that, poking the ball away. Paul George picking it up. Adams on the other end doing what he does best in trans. Even Adams doing, I had a lot of scores on the floor. I had to find my areas where I can get points. Well, one of them is running in transition.
Randolph up and firing flat-footed for three. In his 17th NBA season out of Michigan State, back with Dave Yeager, for whom he played in Memphis. Paul George from three, he scores.
Setting, punishing screen, rolling to the basket, always setting and willing to set the physicality of the game.
George with some space on the edge, and he scores again, this time.
Just mentioned, it's a big screen. Paul George, those 6 made threes against Memphis right before the All-Star break, where he was 6 of 9 from downtown.
Randolph working inside, Westbrook coming to help in a foul.
But you know, you make 17 threes, well, that's going to put a dent in that scoreboard.
Temple forced to shoot outside as Randolph was covered up, but he gets the offensive rebound, can't put it back, will get another chance and score. Zach Randolph is all.
Hits Melo right in the shooting pocket.
Third team foul against Sacramento. We're not even 5 minutes in. Westbrook going to drive and score. How do you run away? How do you turn? George played in his 5th All-Star game and hit a couple of threes in the 4th quarter. Outside for three, Garrett Temple.
Adams also just got another block on Willie Cauley Stein at the rim.
Team is playing with a certain level of inspiration, and Alex Abrinas, that was a tougher finish for Cauley Stein because Abrinas stood up to him.
Yeah, look at this, another wide open shot for Melo.
It just ain't fair. Don't forget that we were here in November as Anthony goes 3 for 3 from 3.
Paul George once again just finding them.
Hield puts on a burst to get past 29 consecutive points. We were here in November. That was an NBA record. Hield had part of that as the Kings came back. Earl Felton as he comes up the floor. Good action here.
Nice little weaving action here.
Felton gets deep. The drive and kick. Abrinas for three. See, senor!
Amazing.
This season he has had 4 20-point games. 6 men in NBA history have had one 20-point game past the age of 40. Cold from beyond the arc after hitting their first 7. They missed their last 4. Hield, wide open, shot for 3, and he buries it. Active at both ends of the floor. His 3rd rebound. Carter packing it on us.
Sets you up for the 3-ball, which you know he can make it, and he makes a hard drive.
Adams fronted by Labissiere, blocked by Labissiere. He recovers, spins, and scores on the baseline. Thunder 2 for 7. Labissiere got away with the jersey tug on Patterson, but then gets the block. In transition, Labissiere set up by Temple. Westbrook with the box out off Hield's miss. The hit ahead. Ferguson looking for room. He finds Felton in the far corner, and he scores it for 18 feet.
They're going to have to play a little defense here now. See if they can put together consecutive stops.
Randolph wide open for 3.
Stepping in at clutch moments to make clutch shots.
We've talked all year long whether it's the offensive end or this end of the floor. He's just not afraid. Labissiere goes to that hook and he scores. Did you ever run like that?
Oh, well, I loved it. I mean, I just, you know, especially when you know you're going to get the ball.
Shot clock is winding down, and Vince Carter gets the shooter. Bogdanovich is back and on the handle for Sacramento. Good help defense by Westbrook and Adams as George got rubbed out. Jackson run off the 3-point line by Ferguson. Justin Jackson scored. 7-point victory. Anthony picks up Bogdanovich, who crosses over, attacks the rim. He's challenged by Adams. Rebound here for Willie Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein as Westbrook trying to work in too tight a space. The transition 3 for Garrett Temple. That when Cousins was still on this roster. Anthony for three, scores!
Very, very concerned about heading into the game. They got to change up the style of play. Thunder's got to get it back to OKC basketball.
Checked by Eustace. The kick out, the corner three for Randolph. It is a one-possession game. Westbrook attacking Temple. The drive and dish to the corner. Anthony for three. Ilum play. Shot clock inside 5. Bogdanovich extending beyond. Westbrook denied the baseline by Jackson. Eustace with the repost. Westbrook off the glass to score.
It's a tough shot.
Down to Westbrook. Russell leaves it for his big man inside as 3 defend before the end of the third quarter this season and the 33rd of his career here.
Bogdanovich passed up a good open 3. The Thunder will take that.
Westbrook, or rather George, absorbing the conning over the screen, gets help from Anthony. Then the rotation, Temple outside for 3, Garrett Temple, NBA, and that's their second triple of the quarter. Wide open 3 for George, got it! Westbrook with the assist. An extra pass, Healed in the corner, steps baseline and scores. Tonight as he's back in the starting lineup for Sacramento. Carter asking for the ball underneath the basket. He's fouled in the act. Keep you posted on that. Randolph behind the defense, set up, isolated on the far side of the lane. Anthony coming to help. Ball jarred loose. Rank. Carter for 3 in the lead. Got it. Turnover. Temple out in front. Randolph on the baseline. Paul George preparing to return for the Thunder. Bissier attacking the rim and scoring. Scott. He's in double figures scoring. That's 6 men from the Kings at 10 points or better. Grant, nifty little move. Felton driving and one. Felton as Mason sent flying.
Like a stack of jello.
Mason the runner looking for Bissier on the lob. Thunder blows it up. George, Euro stepping into the lane to score and tie it again. Randolph driving, checked by Grant, but able to extend. Aaron pass, intercepted by Hield. And he scored. George on the drive and kick. Anthony for 3, he's got it. He's setting the screen, occupying 2 defenders, leaving Westbrook with room. That won't fall, but Adams a big offensive rebound. Melo off the screen from Steven, he scores. Grant Hill, Kevin Garnett, LeBron James.
Pretty amazing. So that's quite an astute crowd.
Temple dumps it off, and Grant with the block under pressure from the double team. George off the hit ahead from Russ. Adams gathers and scores. Thunder on the high side. Russell driving, laying it up, and foul. Free throws for Westbrook at crunch time. And down. Westbrook the drive, the kick. George from the corner for 3, missed everything long. And now the shot clock is off. Deep 3 for Carter. Off the rim, Temple with the recovery. That rims out. Jackson scores it with 1 second left. On the floor. Westbrook for the win. Got it! Westbrook scores it to drive the dagger into Sacramento's heart.